April. This is your annual supporter file, and I really wanted to get this out to you last week, but I got sick and I apologize that I'm late. So you will be having a couple of files come out for you guys tonight. This is the cross-top box. Super easy and simple. You're just going to go and fold on all your scores. We're going to go right down this side here, and you'll make sure you burnish, because it's really important on this box to keep those corners crisp. So you have all 4 of those, and then we're going to go across the bottom. We're going to fold those 4 flaps in, and we're going to burnish that. Then you have another score here. I'm just going to open those flaps up, and we're going to go across on that one. And this is a cross-top box, and it's kind of like a self-closure. This top one, you're going to fold it back towards you. Okay. And I like to fold it both ways just to help me later. So I'm going to fold both of those lines, those top 2, both ways, just to give me some flexibility here in a minute. Now you have these scores that just go down to this first score line. So you're just going to kind of pinch them, because you don't want to crease down here. So you're just going to kind of pinch on those half scores. There are 4 of them. Okay, so it's going to look like that. And then you have these diagonals. And I find it easier, you don't want to come into these corners. I just find it easier just to kind of put my finger on it and just kind of pull this down. Just like so. Bringing it to the top rather than down into the bottom of the box. So I'm just going to bring this one in. Just kind of... And I'm just pressing, you can see I'm just pressing right here up to this score line. I'm not going up into here. It's going to give it a little bit of bend in there, but it's not going to be bad, and it'll be all right. And again, on this one, again, there are 4 of these. Sometimes it wants to be a little difficult, but you can just push in on it, and it should give you that little bit of a bend. And this is just to help us later. So you just need a little bend in there. So it's going to end up looking something like that. And just for time purposes, I'm going to use a tape runner. I'm going to put tape runner on that tab right there. But before I go any further, I am also going to put, now you can use your liquid glue here. I'm going to put my 4 panels on. Okay. And hopefully I can get them straight. Those on. When you're not using glue, you can pull them back off if you're using tape sometimes and reposition. But glue, wet glue, is better because it gives you that maneuverability to slide it around once you stick it on there. So those 4 panels. And I really wanted my circular piece to be a little bit lighter than the polka dots here, but I'm living with it. So now I have my panels on. I'm just going to fold this one over with my tab, and then I'm just going to bring this back and stick it down. Okay? I'm just going to give it a rub so that that sticks. And the seam, where is my seam? Aha. I can't even see it now. There it is. So this is my seam, so I want this panel here to come in last. So I'm just going to lay that down, and you can tape all of them or glue all of them if you want to, but this one is just the one I want to fold towards the back where our seam is back here. Really don't need to glue all the flaps down inside, but if you want to, you can. I'm just going to stick that down. Then I'm going to get my, and I just used double-sided paper, and I'm just going to put some adhesive on this circle, and then I'm going to line it up here if I can get that picked up. We're going to stick that down, and then I used a couple of foam dots on the back of this. Those release liners off. And again, I want to make sure that I'm going to the front of my box here. There we go. And I'm going to place that piece right on. Just going to push it down from inside. So I have that. Then I just added a little rhinestone. You don't need all this. I just thought it was cute. Place it on. And of course, I've got He Is Risen on these. You could put anything you want. And I didn't have any lavender ribbon, but this is from Stampin' Up! It's Gray Granite. I don't know if it's still available, but it's really close to a lavender. A lot of grays are close to a lavender. So it kind of worked for me. So I'm just using that, using what I have. I'm making a small bow. And you can make your tails as long or as short as you want them. And I just used short tails on this one. And then I got a glue dot. And this one's a little bit large, so I kind of just put it right at the top and folded it over a little bit. A smaller one would be better. And then I just placed that bow right at the top, right there. Now you're going to take these and you're going to start pulling these in on those half scores that you did at the top. And as you do, you're just going to kind of push right here on these corners. The first one's a little bit tough, but once you've done it once, then it will begin to create its memory, and it's going to hold it closed. And like I said, after you've opened it up and done it a couple of times, it's just going to go down really easy on there. You're just going to push it down. Super easy. How quick and simple was that? Now I used a little bit of shreds in mine, but you can use whatever you want, or you can just fill it full of candy. You don't need any shreds. And then I just popped a Ferrero Rocher in there and closed that up. How cute is that? Those are so cute for a Sunday school class, or you can change these out and make little bunnies where the ears stick up here. Super cute. So this is an annual supporter file. You guys, I hope you enjoy this file. I will catch you on the next video. On the next one, I haven't decided on which one to use. I have some tiny bunnies of each. I've got some of the hollow bunnies and some of these. So I've got something in mind for those candies or flat candies. If you have the little miniature candy bars or the small Ghirardellis, those should work too. And I will try to get that file out to you, if not tonight, by tomorrow afternoon. So happy crafting. Catch you on the next video.